Hello again, it's Monster Forge, and I'm here with uh, one of the Masters of the Universe Origins original concept art, SY-KLONE, Heroic Fist-Flinging Tornado. And this is basically, it's a line they've done where they took some of the design art, I assume. I've never seen, this isn't really the design art, this is just some pictures they did for the packaging. I'm not exactly sure who did the artwork, but it's really good. But this is based on some concept art of the way that they were going to have SY-KLONE originally. And it looks like maybe his powers were based on the wind, and he's got a hologram on his chest that's like winds, or like the wind moving around. It's a lenticular hologram. I wanted to get this guy because I thought he looks really cool with the design touches of having the little rivets, and like he's almost robotic. He also has a UFO on his head. But I like this head a lot too. It's very futuristic, like, well, like 50s sci-fi, futuristic. I love the chest, the way it's made. Which, the SY-KLONE would eventually become a regular part of Masters Universe line. And he had the little hologram on his chest. But this one I like even more. And it's more technoed out. He comes with a blaster. And the figure's really well detailed. But that head on this one is so cool. It reminds me so much of Cyclops. Which might have been why they didn't go with that. But you see the pictures of him in action on the package with the Cyclops type head. And he just looks really cool. And I will probably display him like this in my collection. But I do like the robot looking head on this. And see, that's the way he would eventually wind up looking. More like this in the toy line. And there's a wonderful illustration on the back. I don't know if Axel Jimenez is still doing the artwork, but whoever did, that's really, really good. And you can see here, there's like a concept version of, looks like Too Bad, or it might be, just another character altogether. I'm not sure. I'm not up on my deep Masters of the Universe lore, but it says here, inspired by original concept art, Masters of the Universe presents Sketchbook series featuring figures inspired by the original concept drawings of fan favorite characters before they evolved into the final form of Eternia's greatest heroes and villains. But I had wanted this figure for a while. I saw it when it was at retail price, but yesterday I managed to pick him up on clearance for $9.99. I couldn't pass that up, so that was really cool. And we'll get him out of the package and take a look at him in just a second. And here's the guy himself out of the package. This is a really nice figure. The little lenticular hologram on his chest really makes it, and the chest plate itself is a lot more detailed than the one that came with the SY-KLONE figure. But I really like this alternate head that he comes packaged with. It's a little bent on the little spine thing on the top there, but I can fix that by heating it up a little bit. It's got a lot of nice details with the ribbed fabric or armor plating on his clothes. He's got the same crotch piece as Man-Faces, yeah. And the back, you can see there's a lot of detail there with the little turbines in the back. His gloves have little, I don't know if they're supposed to be little rotor things, like little, what am I looking for? Little blades that spin around or whatever. But he's got them on the tops of his boots as well. I love the colors, the sort of bluish gray with the orange and the yellow highlights with the yellow, green, and red for the whirlwind thing. He's got a really cool looking gun. It has a little turbine or something in the back of it there. Not sure what it is. Might be a little readout, who knows. But Yeah, he's just like any of the other Origins figures. He's got a ball joint at the neck, which is really good range on that. He's got, you know, his arms go out, they go all the way around. His elbows bend about 90 degrees, straighten out, and they can turn. And he's got turning, his wrists turn, and they hinge as well. He has a turning waist, and the hips are on ball joints. The knees bend and turn, and the top of his boot has a turn. His heels go forward and back, and it has a little rocker in it. That's one head, and give you a little look at him. Face has got a lot of personality, and he also appears to be wearing lip gloss, you know. But the head looks a lot like Cyclops, which makes me wonder if that might have been one of the reasons why they didn't go with this head for SY-KLONE. He doesn't really strike me as SY-KLONE, just looking at him. Because he's, you know, they don't make the action features on the Origin figures like they did, unless it's one of the deluxe ones. But I don't know, I just think of him like maybe he's Spaceman Spiff as a Masters Universe character. If you know who Spaceman Spiff is, you're a pretty cool guy. But you can just take the head off by popping it, and he has like a double ball. There's a ball down in there and a ball at the top. And you can put it's a little bit tighter. Ugh. It's not quite on there all the way, but that's good enough. The SY-KLONE head is nice too. I like that it has sort of that what was the big, that shows Johnny Sacco and his giant robot. There was a big giant robot on one of the cartoons that came on when I was a kid, and he had sort of that plated face with the rivets in it. I can't remember, but I like how the helmet looks like a UFO, sort of. Looks like one of Adamski's UFOs, but it's cool. Like, I like you really get the sense of this a robot when you look at it. Like, the eyes are sort of like staring off into nothing, and it's nice. I like the shading on the face and everything is really cool, but I don't really want that head on him. I much rather have this one. And in my collection, he's not going to be SY-KLONE. He's going to be, I don't know, Spaceman Spiff or something like that. He just looks like a cool spaceman. Like maybe he and Zodak were old friends or something. He could be a cosmic enforcer. I don't know. But you see, this is how he scales with the other Masters Universe Origins figures. So it's perfect. It fits right in there with the rest of them. But he's such a cool figure. And, you know, even at the full retail price, this was a nice figure because of just how clean and how nice it looks. And the fact that you get, you know, the extra head with it's a nice bonus. You don't always get that with some of the regular figures. But at the price I got him, which was $9.99, so about $10, really good deal, really nice figure, and I'm glad to have him in my collection. I had seen this guy on the shelves a little while back and passed up on it, but when I saw it the other day at clearance price, I was like, yeah, I can't pass up on it again. So I got him, and I'm glad I did. So that's the Sketchbook series. The Sketchbook series SY-KLONE figure. And it's where I found it. It was on clearance at Target. So keep your eyes out there, and good luck hunting. I'll talk to you in the next one.